Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. I'm sitting here having my coffee at Relocating Boracay. I figure I would do a quick video. Topic of this video is going to the Philippines in 2025. It is definitely summertime here in Boracay Island. During the past few days, it has been extremely hot, especially during midday, right around 12 noon. Right now, there's a little bit of cloudy morning here. It's 7:30 a.m., but all these clouds will burn off, and it's gonna be a hot day here again in Boracay Island. One thing of note for people that are coming to Aklan province, it used to be that you can fly Philippine Airlines coming into Calibo from Manila, but last March 1st, Philippine Airlines suspended their trips to Aklan province using Calibo International Airport. So now you have to fly into Aklan. Most of the flights now coming into Aklan province is through Boracay Airport, which is located in Aklan, Aklan. My friend Vincent from Sacramento, California, he just spent a few days here in Boracay Island. He is now in Iloilo City. He wanted to spend about a month in Iloilo City, and then I think he was headed to Cebu City. It was Vincent's first trip to the Philippines in many years, and I can tell he is really having a good time because I spent a day here in Boracay Island with Vincent. Many of our subscribers are coming to the Philippines in 2025. My good friend Kip in Tucson, Arizona. I haven't met Kip in person, but I almost feel like Kip and I are already brothers. Kip and I are friends on Facebook, and I'm also friends with Kip's wife, Sheila. Kip hasn't been in the Philippines since 1989. Kip was in the United States Navy, and he wanted to visit the Philippines. Kip has been watching our channel almost 3 years now. He likes giving Dazzle a hard time regarding carrying an umbrella. And now I'm also carrying an umbrella now because I have to be careful being exposed to the sun. Kip, when he arrives here in October, he will be Dazzle and I's guest. We will give Kip a tour of Aklan province. We will show him Boracay Island. We might even take him to Antique, to Rojas City, and Iloilo City, just depending on how much time we have. We are really looking forward to showing Kip what Panay Island has to offer. My best friend from Hawaii, he will be here in May. I'm so excited to see my best friend. The last time I saw him was when I was having treatments in Iloilo City. So almost 2 years. We plan on spending time here in Boracay Island. My best friend, he hasn't been to Antique province. When he gets here in May, we will be traveling in our car in Antique province. That should be a great time. He wants to drive all the way to Iloilo City using the Antique province route. Spend a few days in Antique, just find random resorts in Antique province, and then end up in Iloilo City, and then he plans on catching a flight back to Hawaii from Iloilo City. Iloilo City to Manila, Manila to Hawaii. I just got to hang out with my good friend Randy. Randy and I, we first met in 1984. We were both young airmen in the United States Air Force when we met each other at George Air Force Base in Victorville, California. And Randy and I, we got to hang out this time here in Boracay Island. It was really great seeing my good friend Randy. We talked for hours about our days in the military. When I first met Randy, I was 17 years old. Randy was 18 years old. Now I am 58 and Randy is 59. But it was like we never missed a beat. Like our friendship was the same almost 40 years ago. After Randy leaves here in Boracay, he is headed to Surigao Island. That's another great place to visit here in the Philippines. Randy is from Seattle, Washington. He is a big Seahawks fan. Another person that's gonna be coming here from Washington State. His name is Stevie. He is arriving here in November. Stevie is really excited because he already has his ticket. He already reserved his ticket for November 2025. Again, I have not met Stevie, but he's been a long-time subscriber of Dazzle and I. Stevie will also be coming here to Aklan province. He wanted me to get him an apartment, a furnished apartment in mainland Aklan, in the Malay area, close to the Katiklan jetty port. And I've already been checking on a few apartments for Stevie. Not going to be a problem finding a furnished apartment for Stevie in Malay Aklan. Stevie is gonna be staying here in our province of Aklan for 6 months. And one of the things that Stevie wants to do was buy a bahay kubo, a nipa hut, to put on our land in Katiklan, in Dazzle land. Nothing big, but like a 1-bedroom bahay kubo. Because he wants to go fishing while he's here in Aklan province, and our land in Katiklan is only a 5-minute walk to the beach at Tabon and also at Tabon port. Many people go fishing at that port. So he wants to put a bahay kubo in Dazzle land. Stevie also knows a lot about construction. And I mentioned to Stevie that we had planned to fence our property, Dazzle land in Katiklan. So he said he would be happy to supervise the construction of our cement fence for our land. That is great because I don't know anything about building a fence. Another person that's gonna be visiting us here in 2025 here in Aklan province is my good friend Brian from Galveston County, Texas. Brian and I have become good friends, even though again we haven't met each other in person. Both Brian and I, we are big sports fans. I just got a text message from him this morning from my WhatsApp, and he told me that the Major League Baseball season opener is Thursday, March 27th. Brian and I are big baseball fans. He's a Houston Astros fan, and I'm a big LA Dodger fan. And we both love baseball. So I'm sure once the baseball season starts, we're gonna be texting each other about the baseball season. He told me this morning that he was watching NASCAR because he's also a big NASCAR fan. He told me that he's just finishing up the tax season, so after April 15th, he will be getting his ticket to fly here to Aklan province. And I told him I will guide him to the process of getting settled here in Aklan province. Because Brian, he plans on living here in the Philippines. This is not gonna be a vacation for Brian. So I'm gonna guide Brian here in Aklan province, show him Panay Island, and see where he wants to settle here in the Philippines. I am also helping a couple of families that are moving here in Panay Island. Both families are moving to Iloilo City. Both families have school-age kids. That's why they selected Iloilo City as their destination here in the Philippines. Because here in Panay Island, the best schools are in Iloilo City. My friend Ivan in Canada, I just video chatted with Ivan and Ivan's cute daughter. She will be starting school in Iloilo City, and they will be arriving in Iloilo City in May of this year. He plans on staying at one of the condominiums in Iloilo City for 1 month, an Airbnb, while he and his wife is searching for a more permanent housing in Iloilo City. Another couple, Jeremiah from Vermont. His daughter is actually a teenager, and Jeremiah and his wife wanted to enroll their daughter at one of the private schools in Iloilo City. That's why they picked Iloilo City. They will be arriving here in July of 2025, just as the school year is starting. Because the school year here this year is supposed to start in June. But I'm sure their daughter will be able to start her school in July. Those are just some of the people that I'm guiding, helping them with the process of visiting the Philippines and moving to the Philippines. I enjoy helping people visit or move to the Philippines because I think the Philippines has a lot to offer. I know that the Philippines is not for everyone, but I think it's a good place to live and even raise a family. Another couple that I'm helping move to the Philippines in 2025 is Olson and Aliyah. They have a 9-year-old son. They wanted to relocate in the Bataan area. They currently live in South Carolina. Olson has family in the Bataan area. So that will be a good place for Olson and Aliyah's son to grow up because their son will be around family. They are also planning to move here to the Philippines in 2025. And I've been in constant communication with Olson. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we truly appreciate your support. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video.